I was once on a date with a guy who really wanted to see what my mother looked like. First off, he starts talking about his mom, brings up her Instagram, and like hands me the whole phone of her whole Instagram. And I don't know, was just like, yeah, this is my mother. And I was like, oh, that's lovely. And then I give back the phone. She was quite a beautiful woman, must I say. And then he was like, oh, let me see your mom. Who are you talking to? You want to see my mom? On the first date, nonetheless. You want to talk about mothers? I felt like it was a test. Because what, you want to make sure you made the right choice? I was just like, why does this guy want to see my mother? Are you Young Gravy? And so I was going through the pictures just thinking to myself, like, I didn't want him to say anything weird about my mom. What if he was like, oh, your mom's hot? I didn't want to hear that on a first date. Not like there's anything against that. My mom's a really beautiful woman. And mom, since you're currently seeing this, I just want you to know I very much love you. You know that. And I think you're the most beautiful woman in the world. That being said, I'd prefer if the guy I'm going on a date with doesn't bring up anything about that. I want him, if anything, to say how beautiful you are as like a person, you know what I mean? And so I was very selective about the pictures. So I was like, I have pictures. But like my whole camera roll is literally my mom. I'm not kidding with you. Like I love my mom. I'm a mama's girl. But like suddenly I was like, pictures. I don't have any. I do. I have a lot. So eventually like I settle on, I'm like, oh, okay, this one's good. And so I give it to him and I'm just like, I'm scared, you know what I mean? I've never had this happen before. I don't know. And he looks at it and he's like, oh, nice. That's it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. All right. Or maybe it was a test to see how I would age. I don't know what it was. And then he just like moves on casually. But I'm still wondering, like, what was the point?